Preston, and today I'll be showing you a bit about what happening art is all about. And today I'm using a product called Zellen from Zellen paints, together with their Prelude range. So let's take a look at what happening art's all about. Started off with a black background today, and we start with some darker colors. There's a little lavender, quite a big brush. Keep the paint quite thick. Because we're working in a wet on wet process here. And I just keep my brush with the other colour on it, so that, because we're going to combine the colours anyway, so just keep it wet on wet. Use the back of the brush now and again just to give you some refining lines. Again, is a navy blue, also from Zellen. Just putting it where I'm giving it a different strokage. I'm trying to do some strokes this way and other strokes the other way. So we're just building up a nice wet background. Nothing definitive at the moment. When we get onto our slightly lighter colours, you can take another brush, because we've got our dark colours on that. Now we're looking for something a little lighter, and it's mainly colour driven. You know, I look for the colours that will work best with this. And I really have no idea of what I'm doing. That's the whole point of this type of painting. It's I let the black show through here and there, and where it's blended in I just leave it like that. So there's a few highlights coming through now. The painting generally should start with recessionary darks and come to some light. You just need some areas where white will shine through. So even at the moment I'm going to put on a bit of white, and I'm going to use a new brush, This is just straight, almost a titanium white. Where it's where you don't like what you don't like, you just blend it in. You can use the back of your hand if you like. I'm using a tissue now, just a piece of paper that was lying there, just blending, not disturbing the more solid movements of the piece, just blending in. The back of my hand. What I'm trying to achieve here is just some blending of the colours, that they actually work into each other. We'll do a little bit of it. See, what you're looking for is these areas that you can't achieve with a paintbrush. You need to just visually see them. They're soft and they blend into each other, and you can only do this with a wet on wet process. Now it's funny how that little green dot, you don't like it, so you just take that out. So it distracts from the real green line. See, we need a little more darker areas, so we just need the black to start working. We can either wait until it's dry and then work our black in here, wherever we need it, or you just take your finger and smoochel it. Right? That I quite like, the red. This blue is a little severe, but I'm going to watch it. Maybe just blend in this bottom half of the blue, soften it in here. The whole point of working wet on wet is that all colours do integrate and they blend in, so your red and your yellow will turn to orange, and it's mixed on the painting. It's not done on a mixing palette or mixing three colours to make a colour. The colours are made here. So again, if I want to make the red dance a bit, the red could dance, it needs either a lighter red. It's almost too wet, this, but I just give it a bit of that. Here too, I don't really, I just do that. So here you can see how the energy of that area is given it a dynamic. I just want to pull this off. Pull that off slightly. Give you another look at it. Particularly with that area there now. That was just a red, but because I've given it a dynamic, and so we'll go back, just to add that dynamic here, I'm going to try, and then just even that I would just pull that. There, give it a little introduction, maybe a little, see that line is very nice too. Okay, so here we're getting near the end. One can very quickly overdo, I've probably overdone this painting, just showing you different techniques. There's a time to stop, and that's quite important. So I think I'll stop now. Have a look.